Well, this is Dan Holman then, pre-Wickham away. Dan, Morecambe, very impressive performance from you. Did it feel like you were back to your old self?
Yeah, it was good. Good performance from everyone, I think. Everyone was on the same wavelength and doing the right things. That obviously helps you as a striker when you know where the ball's coming and what you can do from there.
I suppose the only thing missing from your game was a goal, but if you keep putting in performances like that, then obviously the goals will come again.
Yeah, I think obviously being out of the team is just important for me to have an impact on the game and help the team win. So if I do that at this stage of the season, it's more about, obviously goals are going to help the team, but it's not really about personal targets or whatever. It's just about helping the team as much as I can, and whoever gets the goals at this stage that get us in a better position is the main thing.
And presumably performance and your impact on the game is an indicator of your fitness, and I'm guessing you're feeling back to 100% at the moment, are you?
Yeah, I feel good. Just been training. It was good intensity in training last week. That obviously helps, and yeah, I feel 100%.
How frustrating has this season been? Because you've not really had a run at it, have you? It's been a bit like Stoz, but for different reasons.
Yeah, I've not really put a run of more than, I think, 3 games together consistently, which obviously isn't gonna help. But I've got to put it behind you. These things happen in football, and just look to the future.
I suppose the one thing you can't do though is get penalties off of Danny Wright, isn't it?
No, he's good at them, so nothing needs to change there.
Yeah, fair play. In terms of the win, how much of a lift has that given everyone this week? Because obviously Wickham on paper certainly a tougher test than Morecambe.
Yeah, obviously a win's massive with 4 defeats on the bounce, which is tough to get out of that rut. So we did that with a good display, not just a lucky display or nicked a 1-0 or something. We were really good, I thought. So we've just got to take that in, not worry about the opposition, and it's one game at a time at this stage of the season.
And obviously the gaffer was there on Saturday. I know there's been a case of sort of Big Brother's been watching you anyway, because he's been watching everything that's been filmed. But how much of a lift did that just give everyone that he was there and involved, and has that improved, if you like, the feedback that he's been able to give? Yeah,
obviously in being there, seeing him in person helps and gives you a bit of boost, obviously what he's been through and stuff. But obviously Russ and all the staff here have been, just being like the gaffer would be anyway. So not a lot's changed, but it's obviously good to see him for the lads in good health and back there.
The pitch at Wadden Road, obviously some teams may not come and like it, and obviously you've worked out a way to play on that as a side, but actually is there a bit of relief still when you go away and you play on a better surface? Yeah, I suppose obviously every footballer wants to play on a nice pitch, but I feel like more recently we've dealt with our pitch well as well, and learnt how to get the best out of it rather than making excuses and getting the worst from it. So you just got to take whatever pitch you're playing on as it comes, really, and suit your style to that. Yeah, is there a big adjustment you need to make?
No, I don't think so. Football pitch, you can play whatever way you want. Obviously, you're not going to play a lot of passing, attractive football on our pitch because you just can't. But we'll just take Wickham as they come and hopefully get a good result. Yeah,
I suppose more work rate almost, if anything, is required of you at home because there's potentially more return from chasing down defenders, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly. You got to play. If a pitch is bobbly, you're going to press and chase, and mistakes can be made. Whereas if it's a bowling green, there's not going to be as many things you can pounce on.
Looking at Wickham's recent run of games, they've played a lot of games against sides who are sort of down there, the wrong end of the table. I'm thinking Notts County, Hartlepool, Newport, and now Cheltenham. I mean, can they have sort of got into that habit of playing against teams who are still desperate for points, as you are?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where they're coming from, but like I said, at this stage of the season, it's just total focus on our game plan, what we need to do to carry it out as well as we can. And I think Saturday showed that if we do that, there's a big chance that we can win. We can win all the remaining games.
Yeah, because 1 or 2 wins and you're pretty much there, aren't you? So the carrots are there being dangled. You've just got to sort of latch onto it, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. And I think the Morecambe result and performance should give us all confidence that we can do it and trust in the way we're going to do it, and or whatever way that is, and yeah, go from there.
Thank you. Good luck.
Cheers.
And this time last year, everything you were touching was going in, wasn't it? And
yeah.
He was just banging in goals left, right, and centre, and then you obviously wanted to carry that form into this season, but it was just before the season started, wasn't it? You got the injury.
Yeah, it was the Friday just before the Saturday, but like I said, it's in the past now, so just got to move forward. These things happen. Happen to pretty much every footballer in their career. You're lucky if it doesn't. So, you know, you've got to deal with it mentally, and then I feel good now. So we'll see what the future holds.
Yeah, and then you had another blow at Cambridge, didn't you, when you got a slightly different injury?
Yeah, I think maybe that was just not being 100% fit, maybe, and you know, compensating with the same ankle went, and you know, it's been a frustrating one, but hopefully I can help as much as I can in the last 6 games, and you know, keep the club where we need to be.
Yeah, Russ played you and Danny right up front against Cambridge and said that you were the guys that got all the goals last season. So, but can you understand why he took you off and then left you out of Barnet? Because of he probably wants to ease you back into not just playing 90 minutes week in, week out.
Yeah, I think, you know, managers make decisions, and you obviously want to play every week to get your fitness and sharpness or whatever, but you know, sometimes they do know best, and I got a bit of cramp against Cambridge, probably from not playing a lot, and that was his decision. But I'm in the team, well, I was in the team on Saturday, and just got to try, and when I'm selected, you know, that's not down to me, so when I am selected, just try and give everything I got, and hopefully that's enough for the next game.
Yeah, from what you've seen this season and the games you played, and do you think if you can get back to what you were doing last season, League 2 won't be a problem for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it goes with the whole team as well. If everyone's confident and playing well, I think if you come back from an injury into a flying team, you know, it's easier, and you push a lot in. Like I came on January last year, the lads were top of the league, and I just had to put it in the net, sort of thing. Obviously, it's more difficult when results aren't really going your way, and you've got to do more, and everything's scrutinised. So, but yeah, I trust in my ability, and I think I can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable clearance off the line, wasn't it, last week?
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone thought that was in, I think.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah. Do you think that's the best you played at home this season, personally, and probably as a team as well?
Yeah, I'd say so personally, just because, you know, I haven't played that much. So, and when I have, it's just sort of been getting back into the flow. I've never been at my sharpest, at my strongest when I was playing. So, but yeah, I feel, like I said, I'm feeling good now. So, if I can help the team to the end of the season or next game, and see where that takes me.
Yeah, obviously still got to get the team over the line this season, but do you think it's going to be a massive pre-season for you? Because obviously you've got next year to think about at Cheltenham, and if you can go into that sharp, then it could be a different story, can it?
Yeah, without a doubt, I've got to make sure the off-season I do everything right, and like I've said once again, I just take it as it comes, and you never know what's around the corner. You never know. I didn't know my toe was going to get injured, so you just got to keep yourself in the present moment, as fit as you can be, and then see where it takes you.
It's a fine line, isn't it? Because in the summer there was a lot of whispers about clubs looking, obviously, the amount of goals you scored last season, and then the injury happens at just the wrong, probably the nightmare time, and you've spent a lot of time trying to get yourself back to sharpness.
Yeah, but you know, you're happy that when that does happen, you are in contract and you are with a good club that will support you. So you know, it can happen to people. I've had friends and people that are out of clubs or at the end of their contracts when it happens, and you know, they've got to do it all on their own. So you've got to be grateful for where you are, really, and you can't really think further than that.
Yeah. Cheers, Dan.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot.